I'm Craig Roberts, and this is my Romaniac story. My face is a bit battered from the sunburn and pulling the helmet on and off, but no major injuries. My knee feels good, my hand is good. Here's to a good day. Second day out on the tracks today with Diego and Sebastian from Team Guatemala, Buenos Dias amigos, Andreas from Germany, Dennis from Russia, the two Romanian tour guys Nicky and Danny, and some Spanish guy called Alfredo Gomez. First up, here's some warm-up action footage.
You suck!
Alfredo Gomez, factory husky rider and part-time Gumby teacher. He took us through bike setup like handlebar and lever position, riding stance and suspension setup. He didn't have a spare set of fat boy springs for me, so he turned the dials up to 11 and told me to lay off the cream buttons for a while. Here's Alfredo demonstrating how he aggressively rides his bike and the premature wear it has on his knees. He then talked about tips for the race. Tools, spares, what to take, where to store them, special mods to the plug spanners so you can change the spark plug without taking the tank off, a few other tips like energy gels strapped onto the bars, and that you must eat every hour whether you like it or not. To be honest, I was more interested in this stuff than the coaching, probably because I'd never done the race before. He then showed us some basic log hopping. Now, I've hopped my fair share of logs, thanks to my mate Crazy Al back home, but I think Alfredo needs to come over for some practice with us after this effort. We all went over and over and over to see who would come off first. No one did. It was all a bit too serious for me, so I did some whiskey throttles to turn some heads. We then went into a little valley where he showed us how to start off mid-hill if you're stuck in the traffic, and how to descend with a grip from the leg.
What I will do, I will grab the bike with my legs, okay? I press here. When I go stand up, I press my bike with the knees. When I sit on the bike, I press the bike with my leg, okay?
And how to descend with the grip from the leg. He say, look at the size of the arm compared to the leg. Alfredo pointed out to me that my moose had come loose, and they sent the boys out to meet us at lunchtime and fixed it up.
A few moments later.
Then onto a fairly decent hill climb. Some of us got close to the top, but Gomez was the only one to get all the way up. He first went through some techniques and then demonstrated to us mere humans how to do it. The sound was awesome, listen to this. The craziest tip he told me was to hold the throttle on the stop and dip the clutch if you needed to kill the engine drive, as it's easier than rolling the throttle off. You can hear him doing this in his runs, the engine hitting the limiter, although I don't get a new bike whenever I want, so I'll probably do it my way, which is not nearly as effective. Someone asked him, how hard is this hill for you, Gomez? He said, it's nothing, I can do this with one hand. Thinking, yeah, okay, tough guy. He then took off halfway up the hill on one of the steepest parts, took his hand off and rode it one-handed for the rest of the way. Pretty impressive. I've zoomed in on the footage, it's rubbish quality, but you get the idea. Check it out. He was pretty helpful though. Every time you had to go at the hill, he would catch you on the way down and give you some tips. For me, like get your arms out, move your body more on the bike, and every time I did get a little bit further.
Yeah. Once you are here, you can move your body, compensate. You are here, it's so hard to move.
Yep.
You have to be here and you have a lot of like this.
Yeah.
You cannot move your body forward and backward because here you are like a block, you know?
Yeah.
So if you open the...
Here's the rest of us having a crack at the hill. Have a look.
Nice. Boulder!
I asked me if it's like this down here. If you want
Times-
to go down 4 kilometers. I did the one.
Of this? But for the gold people.
You will go drop the bike many times.
And then just some parting predictions on how he thinks this Gumby is going to do in this race.
You cannot make it. You cannot make it. You cannot make it.
Thanks buddy, appreciate it. And here's the rest of the day's footage riding with the boys. Enjoy.
Everybody?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Alright, for those of you interested, this is my Romaniacs gear. 30 kilos, right on the limit of all sort of airline baggage limits. I'll show you what I took. Helmet with a spare set of liners. Cam pack and bladder. Knee guards, and don't forget the spare parts like the ligaments. Take a few sets of motorbike bottoms, you don't want to be doing too much washing out there. I think I took 4 sets. And a couple of pairs of padded bicycle shorts. Monkey butt is a big problem in Romania. These are essential. Your body armor. Wet weather jacket is part of the emergency kit requirements. You'll need this. A few pairs of ride socks. Riding gloves. Palm protectors, essential these are, otherwise your hands will be in bits after 5 days of racing. Your flag of choice for the media day, riding goggles. These were useless. It's too dark in the forest over there, especially when the clouds come over. These are my goggles. They supply you with these goggles for the race, and they'll change them over about 3 times during the day. But don't get the dark lenses, take clear lenses only to Romania. Your electrolytes of choice, I use Infinite Nutrition, good stuff. Riding boots, a few riding t-shirts and skins. Ride jerseys, thanks to Mick and Laurie for organising these, and the indoor crew at HNDMX. Good quality, and added my Welsh flag on the side. Next time, I'll have it printed on. And it comes with your name on the back so they can identify the body. GPS mounts and your GPSs. Spare levers and tiger straps, front and back. Watch for the handlebars, very handy in Romania for your timeouts. Spare spark plug, and just a very basic toolkit to do some minor repairs. That's it, you'll be right on 30 kilos by the time you put all the rest of your gear in there, your normal holiday stuff. And that's the top tip for this vlog. Bike gear for Romania. Special treatment to the number 4 in the world's bike inside the changing rooms. Leaking like a sieve.
Yeah, look at all the oil coming out of it. Everywhere, but that's natural apparently.
Yeah.
His bars are back a bit, like you said, and they're back in the triple clamps. His levers are only just below straight. But he's got the FMF pipe, muffler.
No bash plate, and the reason for that, he said the bike is too hot and it's too heavy. And the other tip was, he doesn't run any proper bark busters. He's got Teflon tape underneath the thing there, so they just rotate round. You can push them by hand, he was doing it yesterday. If he falls off, they just rotate around. Brembo brakes, that's only because they're sponsored by Brembo. Runs a standard clutch, he says. Billy Bolt runs a motocross clutch, doesn't like the standard one. That's just a recluse cover. And the linkage skid plate. And these tyres, we can't even buy yet. Next year, he said, public can buy them. Tools inside the airbox, and he tapes brake lever this side, underneath the frame, clutch lever on that side. Carries a spare gear shifter with a bolt.
Extra triple clamps on them, of course, factory.
Yeah, and the cone valve.
And track shock, but they don't run.
Forks and the track shock, which
They
is
don't
like
actually run radiator guards.
$10,000 worth of suspension.
Blackbird seat covers. I've got one with the gripper, but yeah, the tyres are insane.
Yeah.
The grip you get with these tyres, which is I think 0.02 titanium foot pegs.
Yep, he said you break the chassis before you break the foot pegs, and Billy Bolt did it recently.
Gomez's bike.
Is he going to do it this year? Okay, that's it for this episode. So like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do. More action coming soon from episode 5. Let me know what you think so far. Cheers guys, see you in the next one.